here at Queensland's Sunshine Coast in midwinter. Can you believe it? Look at this weather. It's perfect weather for testing our street cred range of MT motorcycles. We've had the press up here today, and what a day it's been. So what the MT range represents is a bike for everyone basically. You can enter at the level of 03 or 07, step up to an 09, or when you're really experienced, ride something like this. What we've found is that these machines all share a real usable power. So it puts the power to the ground really well. Each machine does it in its own different way, but what you get is an instant connectivity between the throttle and the rear wheel, and that makes them really easy to ride. Now, of course, as you step up through the family, you get a slightly different experience with more power at each level, until you arrive here at this amazing MT10. Now, this machine shares a lot of componentry from our R1 race bike, but it's a very different machine from the R1. It's all tuned for usable street power. It's got heaps of mid-range, it's got an insane amount of torque, and it's heaps of fun to ride. So it's got an inline 4-cylinder engine. It runs a cross-plane crank and peak torque comes in at 9,000 revs. It's got about 160 brake horsepower, which is more than enough for on the street. But there's a lot of differences within that engine. So it's got a different camshaft, different valves, a different chip-controlled throttle power delivery. But it basically gives a sensation of instant power and instant control. It's a really comfortable bike to ride. It's got these upswept bars, risers here, so you fit it like a glove. You're not cramped over and bent. It's got a real nice, easy riding position and puts you in full control of the machine. Suspension is an area where some naked bikes skimp, not on the MT10. You've got fully adjustable KYB suspension, front and rear, so it's adjustable for compression and rebound. While we're at the front of the bike, you can see the instruments very clearly, and there's a lot of control technologies to make the rider's life more comfortable on the street. So you've got cruise control, operates much like a car's cruise control. You've got 3 power maps that can be changed on the fly. Standard is great for everyday riding. You've got A for awesome, and then there's B, which stands for beast mode, when you really want to blow your hair back. You've got a traction control setting, 1, 2, and you can switch that off as well. The chassis itself, very similar to our R1 and race developed from MotoGP technology, so it's a control field chassis that puts material in the places where it's needed and less in the places where it's not needed. Excellent torsional rigidity characteristics. And the swing arm is also off our sports bike, the R1, making it very compact, short wheelbase, 1400mm wheelbase, which makes it very easy to handle, very easy to throw around and steer on those fast, bumpy roads that we've been riding today. So it's got street tough styling with a dual eye headlamp, LED headlamps there. Design is very modular in appearance, a little bit like a transformer in my eyes, very modernistic. And colours, this one comes in night fluo, which is like a matte grey with yellow highlights. It also comes in tech blue and midnight black. We've had a range of journalists come through today, both from Australia and New Zealand, and the feedback's really positive on the whole range. They've all got their favourite bikes. It's really hard to go past this MT10. The roads we've ridden today just beg to be ridden hard and fast on a machine like this.